Alright guys, we got the power probe out. We're trying to figure out what in this factory relay keeps blowing a fuse. I've hooked it up the way the directions tell me. They're telling me to ground this wire. I got it grounded, but it blows the fuse every time we crank it, which I'm not surprised because when you start cranking it, this wire turns live. So we basically made a short. So we're gonna keep working on it and try to figure something out.
All right guys, we got it all figured out. I was trying to figure out why the fuse kept blowing for the stock fuel pump relay and couldn't really get anywhere. Just testing wires and just trying to make sense of it. And like I said, I wasn't really getting anywhere, so I moved on to trying to get my gas gauge to work. And I ended up trying to ground my tank, and that ended up working. And it solved both problems. So I got a little ground strap here. There was a hole in the tank already, so I just cleaned it up and put a ring terminal on there and got her grounded to the body, and everything's working. I'm gonna give it a shot of paint or something to keep it from corroding, but I guess normally it would be grounded through the sending unit, but I have a negative and positive wire all the way to the battery to the pump. So I think that was my problem, and I'm glad it's fixed now. So I should be able to just let the car down and start it like normal without using a toggle switch. All right, we got her let down, and let's give it a shot, see what happens. There we go. She's still running a little rough. I think she needs to be driven to get everything smoothed out. I just installed a new chip, and it says in the directions it needs to be driven to run at its optimum peak. But yeah, we got one problem figured out. Now we're gonna start messing with these brakes and just, you know, make sure everything's everything before we spend a bunch of more money. So, but I got a feeling by the end of the video here, we're gonna be buying a, converting this over to a vacuum booster, because the parts for this Power Master are just so expensive that if I got to buy more than one, I could have just replaced the entire thing. And I just want it to be reliable is my biggest goal.
Yeah, we ended up checking over everything. We checked the fuse. The vacuum pump was working. We checked everything I could, and I'm pretty sure the bypass valve in the master cylinder is bad. So we ended up ordering a conversion kit to a vacuum booster. So you'll see us putting that in on our next video. And here's a couple of pics to enjoy.